Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Or I should say, I should welcome myself back to the channel. I've been MIA for a while for multiple reasons. I've been busy with work, family stuff, holidays, all that kind of jazz. So and plus I haven't really been doing many upgrades to this truck, so wasn't really much to report on. But just wanted to come on and say, I am going to be making a change. I will be replacing the Nitto Recon Grapplers with Mickey Thompson Baja Boss ATs. Reason being is these are 295/70/18s, which equate to basically a 35 series tire, just much narrower. And I want a true 35. The height in the Mickey Thompson 35 by 12.5 18 is going to give me the exact same height, but it's going to be much wider, a lot beefier, because it's going to be a true LT tire in low D range. And these are passenger tires. They're an SL. Reason I bought these SLs in SL versions is because they're super light for the category, and they ride like butter. So the difference, though, is because it's a passenger tire, you'll see that the tread depth on passenger tires are not the same. They're a lot smaller than LT tires. And the aggressiveness of the side biters are just not as aggressive as basically an LT tire. So, there's differences in why you go with a passenger tire and why they're softer than, for example, using a LT tire that's going to be more aggressive, but it's going to be heavier and it's going to ride stiffer. Finding an LT tire with a C load is almost impossible in an 18-inch at a 35 series tire. They're mostly reserved for 17-inch wheels. So the best I could do was the Mickey Thompson Baja AT in a load D range. These are SLs, right? So I want to make a big difference. My MPG right now is about 17.1 on average over the last 3,000 miles. I guarantee you, once I put the Mickey Thompsons on at 73 pounds versus 53 pounds, my MPG is going to drop by at least 2. So I'm going to be averaging around 15, which is what my 5th gen 4Runner was getting prior to this. So again, I'm going to be sacrificing MPG. I don't care, because I bought this for different reasons, not for MPG. If I wanted MPG, I'll just go buy a Prius or a Camry. So there you have it. I'm installing the new ones in the morning, and by this afternoon, you will see a swap to a much beefier tire. And for those of you that have never seen the Mickey Thompson Baja ATs, they basically look like a mud terrain in an AT tire. It is an all-terrain tire that looks like a mud terrain. It is extremely aggressive. But from all the reviews and everything that I've read and seen on YouTube and social media, it is arguably one of the best tires on the market. So I'm going to give it a shot, and I'm going to move these to my wife's Sequoia TRD Pro, which needs tires badly because her open country RTs have been worn down. So there you have it. I'm going to check it out. Here, let me show you again the dimensions of this. Basically, it's on the Westcott Designs lift without the front top hats. I did not put on the top hats because, as you guys have seen in my past videos, I wanted a rake, and with a top hat, I would be having basically a reverse rake. As it sits right now, it sits perfectly with a 1-inch lift in the back. And I got roughly about, I think if I remember correctly, about 1.5 inches to 1.75 inches in the front on the TRD Pro. So there you have it. I will show you right now. I will turn the wheels and you will see that they do not rub. These did not rub even without the lift, okay? So I want to be very clear about that. The only thing we had to do was remove the crash plates back here, which we did because it did rub at full lock. But now they do not rub in the front nor in the rear, okay, on the 295/70/18s. Let's turn it.
South Florida is one of the best governors in America.
Full lock, and you will see that I'm going to have plenty of room here, even with the true 35 by 12.5. So I'm probably going to gain about an inch width than the 295. So I'll have plenty of room here in the back. And let's see the other side before I turn it the other way. And you'll see that even with about a ½ inch gain on the outside perimeter of the tire, I should still be okay. And that's the beauty of the Viper cut that comes stock on the TRD Pro. So let's flip it to the other, let's flip the tires to the other side. And as you'll notice, see again, I'm gonna have plenty of space without it rubbing. It may rub, who knows? We'll find out once we mount them, but I think I should be okay because I'm not really gaining height. I will be gaining width, about an inch, right? These are roughly 11.7 inches wide, and the 35s by 12.5s are 12.5 inches. So roughly about an inch width in gaining. And you will see again back here, should have plenty of room. So there you have it, guys. Just wanted to kind of show you guys exactly what it looks like on the Westcott lift, what kind of clearances you get with the 295/70/18 that I currently have on, and what they're going to look like when the 35s by 12.5s go on from Mickey Thompson. Again, Mickey Thompson deloads, weighing in at 73 pounds. They're a heavy tire. And these are Recon Grapplers in SL load, passenger tire, weighing in at 53 pounds. So 20 pounds heavier are the Mickey Thompsons. That's a big difference. So stay tuned, and I will come back and show you guys what the Mickeys look like. All right, well, here they are. Mickey Thompson Baja ATs in a low D range. Guys, 626 Customs up in Longo, El Monte, put them on, per the usual. They're the only ones that have worked on my truck. And I gotta say, these tires blew everybody away. This is the first time they mounted these tires. You know, one of the technicians called them just trophy tires, right? Trophy truck tires. But I rode them from El Monte all the way to the San Fernando Valley, about 40 miles or so, and they ride extremely well, better than I expected for a low D LT tire. Obviously compared to my SL load or passenger load Nitto Recons. They are smooth. Of course, they are stiffer. I will give it that. In all honesty, I would say maybe about 15 to 20% stiffer on the freeway as well as on the roads compared to the Nitto Recon Grapplers that are an SL load. That was expected. But they ride like butter too. No vibrations. They're not loud at all. You would think because of the side biter and how aggressive that side biter is. I mean, look how aggressive these things are, right? They look like a mud terrain. No noise. Even the shop foreman drove it around, and he goes, I'm highly impressed. So they're going to be ordering a ton of these for their builds. And you'll notice how much wider these are and how much beefier they look compared to the Nittos that were 295/70, which are still a 35. They're 34.5 inches. These are 34.5 inches, right? So same height, just a lot wider, a lot beefier, a lot more aggressive. Highly recommend these. And yes, they do fit. Zero cutting needed, especially with the lift. This obviously has the Westcott lift in it. Full lock, zero rubbing, no trimming in the front. Only have to remove the safety plate back here. 4 easy bolts, easy enough. And then look at that side profile. I think now they are the perfect stance. I gained about, I would say, 0.75 inches outward, right? Just because the tire is a lot wider on the same offset wheel. So now you'll notice that there's a slight poke, say about 0.75 to 0.8 inches of poke in the front, about 0.75 inches of poke in the rear. So there you have it, guys. Highly recommend them. Drive really smooth. I'm sure when they start wearing down, they will make noise like any other tire on the market. But in terms of a low D, this is what I would do. I love them. Yes, they're stiffer. Yes, they're heavier. And my MPG from El Monte to the Valley, I noticed it went down to 15.4. So we'll see. We'll see over a few thousand miles how they do, but they will be a lot lower, probably 2 MPG lower, as I expected, than the Nitto Recon Grapplers in an SL load. So there you have it. Here, let me start the car and show you guys what the full lock looks like on these. All right, there you have it, full lock. Plenty of room in the front, as I expected. No cutting, no trimming. Just remove that safety plate in the back. And there you go, plenty of room. 35 by 12.5 by 18s, absolutely fit on a TRD Pro, especially with the lift. I bet you, even if I didn't have the lift, they would fit. So there you have it, guys. And look at that beefiness. Literally a mud terrain tire in a all-terrain. Thumbs up for the Mickey Thompsons. Kudos to those guys. Thanks again for subscribing to the channel, guys. I really do appreciate it. Sorry I was MIA for a long time. But here to keep making more videos, as I know they're helpful to a lot of you folks. So appreciate the subscribes. I appreciate the likes. Till next time.